y'all in a while. I kind of took last weekend off, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. And look how big this blanket has grown since I've been gone. I'm trying to move some of this stuff out. That background. I'm gonna put it right here or somewhere. I'm gonna put it right here. Going higher and higher and higher. My bad. I wasn't supposed to be singing while I like. I'm trying to make sure my phone doesn't go anywhere. And I'm trying to get my other um, page up to watch this. And I need to put my phone on the charger. I'm almost ready, y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome in. I see someone is there it is. Skip that. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I hope you guys have had an awesome week. My week has been crazy. So there's that. And let me move this out the way. Wrong one. Should go right here. I just gotta make 4 more rows of black and then I'll change the color to red. I'm trying to figure out why. Oh, there. Why is it wrapped around there? Naughty thing. The black is mainstays and the red is red heart because it's more vibrant. I like the red heart color. So that's why I chose red heart instead of mainstays for this color. Mainstays is a little bit duller and more affordable, but I'm so picky. I think I'm gonna end up making the blankets very similar and just put their names on it. So soon I'll be needing to cut that air down. It was warm today. You guys can't really see that. Let me move this closer to me and see if maybe I need to turn it a little bit. That'll work. That will work. Trying to get this blanket done. And I'm gonna go up to 7 feet because my oldest is 5'9", youngest 5'7". Hey Bethany, how are you doing this evening? And there'll be ever so growing. And of course, nobody really, well, in our family, has really gotten up to 7 feet. So I think that is comfortable. Awesome. You working on anything tonight? What you working on? I should have made sure my hair was out the way because it's getting on my nerves. Awesome. I can't wait to make one of those. That's awesome. Oh, wow. That sounds like something classic, especially if it's knitted. It's going to be real classic looking. This thing is getting heavy and a little bit more interesting to handle. Uh-oh. Sorry if I'm glitching over there, y'all. I hope you share what you made. Are you making this dress for yourself or someone else? I'm only asking because I don't make adult clothes because it's just for me it's just too complicated. Well, adult clothes for other people. I want to make them for myself, and my weight constantly fluctuates, so I just rather just deal with the headache of me. Gotta keep that screen at the way. Hold on, let me make sure I don't. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, this is row 7. Gotta do 3 more rows. Hi, Aaliyah. How are you doing? Hey, Sifting some soul. How you doing? How is gardening going? I'm fighting with my garden. I think I'm finally going to be able to eat some strawberries. That's good, Aaliyah. I think I'm finally going to be able to eat strawberries this year. So we'll see. I think this is like my third year gardening, and I'm in third year having strawberries because they come back, and I haven't been able to eat any of them. Oh, okay, gotcha. How's the blueberry tree hanging in there? I think it's blueberry tree, ain't it? All right, gotta do 3 more rows of black. You made me want to get one, so I might end up with one eventually. Right now, I'm trying to grow some sunflower seeds, and I need to clean one of the pools back out, like turn over the dirt again because it's doing something weird. And I'm gonna plant some watermelon before it's too late. Awesome. You added to it, huh? I went and bought some watermelon yesterday, and I bought some lavender because I'm tired of the mosquitoes. So I'm gonna try and put some lavender out there and see if that will help. And then tomorrow I'm gonna go pick up some cabbage. I ended up having to do watermelon because, well, not having to, but one of the kids asked for watermelon, so I was like, okay. I tried it last year, but it was in the pool with a squash, so they kind of like, you learn, you live and you learn. But I'm just gonna put a watermelon in the pool by itself, and I'm trying to plant those smaller ones, so hopefully that'll work out. Ooh, right, cause that sounds like you gonna be busy. Them cucumbers, I ended up with 3 cucumber plants, and yeah, I'm gonna be a busy. I'm gonna be busy. I hope not too bad. So far, I've only accidentally almost missed 2 of them, but I've been picking them pretty consistently. And they've been a deep green this year. Normally, they start turning like a lighter green earlier. I didn't know why I was doing it, but this year they're doing really well. I've already eaten some. Okay, cool. I'm kind of shaming mine right now, so I haven't really been posting because my lemon tree is making me mad. It's not it at the beginning of spring it produced flowers, and it was starting to like make some um some lemons, and then like it seemed like the weather came through and blew all the flowers off, and then it was raining so much that um the little lemons that were coming died off or fell off, and then it just started producing more leaves this week. So we'll see if it's back in the mood. I guess it said we'll try this again. So I was hoping to do some salsa this year. I might just buy a lemon at the store because I don't know. Cause I got peppers. I'm working on onions. I hope the onions come out good. And I have cucumbers and tomatoes. So we'll see. Um, Nothing right now. You show right. I do need to go get something. Right now, all I have is vegetable food. I don't have any fruit food. I need to go in the store and pick up some fruit food. And I'm going to a gardening place tomorrow, so hopefully they'll be like, they'll have like fruit food. I didn't even think about that because when I bought it, it had food in it, so I probably that's what I need to go do. Hi, Debbie. How are you doing this evening? Okay, I'll do that. I hope you get to use it soon. What you planning on making a blanket? You got any other looms, or this gonna be your first one? I keep trying to tuck this under here. It's just coming untucked. Alright, that's row number 2, and I gotta do 2 more rows of black. I have to keep telling myself because I get excited and I get to rolling, and I'll be at 3 more rows before I know it. So, oh, okay, cool. That ain't bad. If you can make it at any size you want. Stay over there, pen. Oh, okay. I hope your wrist heals soon. Not just for the sake of looming, but just in general. I hope it heals soon. I went and bought. I'm sorry, Anna. I can't see what you're saying, but I'm working on a blanket. I'm gonna answer the general questions that I usually get. This is a loom. It's a form of knitting, and I got it from Amazon. And I'm using this old clicking office pen as a wrapping tool. And you can pretty much make anything on here, but most people use it for blankets. You can make cardigans, scarves, hats, tube socks, sweaters, tube dresses. You know. Hi, Clusa. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. I hope you're doing well this evening. Okay, that's good. I'm also working on a Winnie the Pooh blanket. And I don't know if y'all remember that basket weave blanket that I've been had sitting on Loom. I made it. I got the pieces from Home Depot. I'm gonna move this out the way. And I made it about 3 years ago. But I got the pieces from Home Depot, and I just there's more steps to doing the lazy Susan, but I just really wanted something that was gonna turn, of course. So I I got this. This is the lazy Susan, what they call the lazy Susan part, the silver part, and you just need some screws that's like about around an inch, under an inch in length, and you need one of these round wood things. It's 1 inch by 17.75 inches, and I got one that's even bigger than this, so it's about 2 feet or so in width. I also tagged it on the live too. The stuff I use. So if you want to just glance at that and then pick it, buy from wherever you would like to buy it from, it's on there too. But yeah, it took me like no more than 30 minutes to make it, and no more than about $50 or $60 at the time to like for all the pieces, because I already had a drill and I didn't have so that wasn't included in the price. I mean, the cost, the overall cost of supplies. When I get the time, I'm planning on burning my name. Oh, good. That's even better. I plan on burning my logo into it. I just ain't found the time yet. I'm gonna put a thing of resin on top of it and burn my logo into it. I got the wood burner about a month or so ago. But I gotta do some practice first. I got some little wood things from TikTok, so like mason jars, wood mason jars. So I'm gonna practice on those. I am. I gotta do a video with the mason jars for me practicing too. So I'll definitely do a video of it. I've been trying to clear out all these videos on my phone. My phone keep hollering, not enough data, not enough space. I'm like, gosh, golly. So I'm trying to clear all that stuff out so I can put some more stuff on there and then clear all that stuff out. Right. Hey, Kelly. I hope you're doing well on this evening. I decided not to go live last weekend because after that event, I was just tired. And then I had to work this week. It wasn't nothing about a couple of hours a day, but it's still had to work this week with some children doing summer camp. So I was just like, I'll just take last Sunday off. But I plan on being back here next Sunday. I've been trying not to get in my moods. The day of, if I'm just dreading it too bad, I'm just like, nah, I can't do it tonight. Okay, I think this is like the next to last row. Thank you. I am feeling much better. I stopped all my custom orders and everything, so I'm feeling a whole lot better. I made an announcement. I won't be taking nothing right now until July. So I took a month off from doing custom so I could focus on my content. So that's been a real nice change of pace. Instead of, custom making content, editing videos. A lot. Alright, I think this is my last row. I think that's what I just said. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is my last row. So when I get to this end, I'm gonna cut it because it starts to get annoying. Just having yarn sit on there if you're not gonna use it anymore. Ooh, I can't wait to see that. Cause I know it's interesting making different stitches on the knitting machine. That sounds like it's gonna be really nice though. I bought me some grid paper, so I'm hoping I can start branching out a little bit more. I'm sorry to hear that, Thomas. I don't know why. And then I forgot my other headphones, so I can't really remedy it. Let's see. I got some back here. I try to speak up louder because there's nothing else on in here besides my air conditioner. All right, let me cut this to where is this work because I don't want to. No, it's with the new Samsung you have to like I know where the headphones are, but with the new headphones you have to have like a certain plug in and all that stuff to I mean with the new phones, with the new Samsung phones, you have to have a plug in order to insert a headphone jack into it. That sounds nice, Kelly. I'm trying to remember where was I? Oh, okay, that's where the screen get. I don't want to pull it from that end because it's gonna be loose because I already cut it, and I just wanted it to be out the way. When I get done with this row, I'll go and grab them and see um, how much charge they got because I haven't charged them in forever and I haven't used them in forever because they hurt my ears, so I only use them for a little bit. My ears are very sensitive. I can't do like those the ones that plug into your ear and the ones that sit over like earmuffs. But those ones that they've been making that just hang over the top of your ear, I can wear those oddly. Because I would think that the plastic would hurt the back of my ear, but it doesn't. Hi, Jody. How are you doing? Oh, okay. I can't wear the earbud ones. I have earphones. I just right the ones that I like to wear is in the house, and then the headphones that I have, I don't know if they're charged. So we'll find out in just a second. That's good, Jody. My ears are like the size of uh, elementary age kids' ears. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Like literally, my ears are very small, y'all. So like, it really they don't cooperate with anything adult-ish in size. Like the headphones that I have that I say are my favorite ones. My son's like these are too small. Alright, so let me grab them. So they should have some charge in there. Right, cause I swear they always fall out my ear and everything. Let's see, it got some charge. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's see, I'm gonna count to 5, cause you know how when you connect in Bluetooth and you don't want to go all over the world. All right, let's see. Oh, my bad. Yeah, it got good better. It's at 90%. Hi, Susanna. Su- I hope that's right. Hopefully, y'all can hear me better now. So this is about as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, true. They were trying to get me to get some beats, but I was just like, I just didn't want to pay that much money for that, and I'm just like, I just, I'm such a person that goes for much more affordable most of the time, if I can. That's what we get so far, y'all. Let me change this color. Changing color is easy peasy. That's what I was gonna say. I went into Walmart and I was doing yarn comparisons because I was debating on whether I wanted mainstays black yarn or red heart black yarn. But while I was looking, normally uh, red heart yarn is like $3 or $4 more than mainstays, and it was only 10 cents yesterday. And I was like, wow. So now I'm speculating. So I'm like, that's like a dramatic drop. Yeah, the ones that I just put on the table are from Walmart. Like I can't even deal with long term pressure against my head. So it's a whole. I got some underlying health issues going on. So that I'm trying to get ironed out, and that's part of the problem. Like I don't like the compression of headphones either. I try to have my tail going on the outside. But yeah, I'm I have like a very interesting sensory issues. So, like with gloves and all, I can't even wear finger knit gloves. They drive me nuts. Cotton drives me nuts being rubbed together. Like I can do fiber, but when it comes to like cotton, it rubs differently than acrylic. So, cotton balls, more so than anything. So I'm very particular. It's a little tight right now coming out of there. Let me move this remote over so I can move this space on. I need to do that. I was looking at a stitch on Facebook, and I didn't know how easy. I didn't realize the stitch was that easy, and it looked like plaid, and it was crochet. So I was like, that'll be very interesting. So I want to do it now. So I just got to go back and remember what stitch they called it, but it was very similar to plaid. I can't remember what's that other pattern that looks um like it's like a kind of square-ish. I don't know. I don't know what to. I'm not gonna even try to explain it. Thank you, Jorge and Gully. I mean, hi, Jorge and Gully. Welcome in, or Georgie. Oh, okay. I now I've been sitting on some plaid yarn too. What did I want y'all to see this. I have been sitting on some plaid yarn for a year or so. If I don't see it like immediately, I'm gonna leave it alone. It is. I think it's back there. Give me just a second. I think I know where it is. At the time, I could only afford one of these, and yeah, so I just bought one. So I've been holding on to this for dear life. So I'm like, the perfect project has to be made with it because I want to, make sure I get that right. So maybe I'll find time to buy another one. I don't know, but I've been holding on to that one for a long time. So I'm just like, you know, whatever project I make with it has to be freaking awesome. Cause there ain't no way I can waste it, or I should waste it. I'm just tugging the stitches back tight. It should be fine from here. There's the train. Hello, train. It's right, cause like I'm like, gosh, I don't know what to do with it. With it, and I could mix it up with black and red, cause I have red yarn as well, and I have some black, red and black blanket yarn is what I meant to say. So I could mix it up with that. I'm so like I feel like I only got one chance. Thanks so much for the likes, y'all. Right, exactly. So I know the rest of live is gonna be red because it takes me a while to get to do 25 rows. So this will be what color will be on the rest of live. Oh, and I was gonna say earlier, I might have said it. I'm working on a Winnie the Pooh blanket, baby blanket too. And I said I was gonna change my basket weave blanket. I'm gonna frog it and put some brown yarn on there. And then the top part, I'm gonna make it like a variation of greens. And then I'm thinking about crocheting some flowers and sewing them on there. So I was trying, get a whole basket scene type thing. So we'll see. I hope it works out well. The Winnie the Pooh one I just started sometime this week. But I've only worked on it like 2 times. Yeah. I think if you crocheted a couple of heads, you pretty much know how to crochet. Because most of it is a lot of manipulation with double crochet, half double crochet, and single crochet. I feel like once you done conquered how to hold the hook and the yarn and stuff together, you good. Take a crack at anything with a tutorial. You should be good. Cause that's what I was doing. People would ask me to make stuff that I didn't know how to make, and I tend to undercharge when I didn't know how to make stuff too. But I got the gist of how most some of the stuff is, well, most things are made. I guess I could say that. And so now starting to understand charging for something that will be my first time making it because I understand the stitches. But yeah, I just, you know, stuff I really wanted to make, look it up and attempt to make it before I was ready. And I just did it 2 or 3 times over until I got it right. Because they always say do a swatch. I never do a swatch. And that's the reason I always have to do certain things over, but that's fine with me. Right. I've been looking at some dresses, like some amazing dresses on on Facebook. So I just, yeah. I want to make some shorts. I haven't made any shorts yet. I've attempted pants, but they didn't come out right, so I have to try them again. But I'm just gonna go with shorts because they'll be, you know, a lesser time to make. I need to trick my brain into being like, yeah, we can do this. We can make some pants now. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Especially if you're putting in patterns, I can see that. I'm just very hard headed. I'm just gonna go on ahead and start making it. If it messes up, I'm just gonna holler and scream and start over every time. Because my brain is telling me the swatch is a waste of time. The swatch is a waste of time. When it comes to crocheting. Now I haven't ventured out that much on with loom knitting that I can't really say I need swatches right now. Uh-oh. I feel good now. I don't have to count nothing because I know it's not gonna go over the number that I have for red. Right, right. I get it. And trust me, I get it. I'm just very stubborn, and if I feel like I'm still gonna have to do the work afterwards, I'm gonna like skip the process. Skip that process. I'm gonna skip that process. So I'm just like, well, I still gotta do the work anyway. Y'all don't be like me. But I'm still gonna do it anyway. Oh, that's nice. I was thinking about pulling out my needles this week because I've been having a whip on there for about a year, and I'm just like, let's just go ahead and work up that whip and get back in the mood. I need to go and get some of that good cotton, some soft cotton yarn. Okay, cool. Sound like you use some nice thick yarn. I haven't used any number 5 yarn in a minute. I might want to do that. I got some yarn set aside. Oh, okay. A swatch would take me longer, at least 30 minutes. I might make a few though. Now that I think about it, because I was planning on doing like doing heart designs and grids and stuff. So I might do swatches then, but we'll see. Hi, Coda. How are you doing? I think I think that's the yarn that I need to get because I hear a lot of people, and Ain't that the yarn you use to make clothes with, or you should make clothes with? Cause I was asking the question about making clothes at one point, and I was asking other creators what yarn are you using. But I've seen a lot of people use acrylic too, so but I know acrylic can be itchy. Not doom scrolling. And that's good. You're doing good. Going pretty good. Group going pretty good. Okay, that's why I need to start looking up more of those type yarns because it just feels like red heart is so thick. Okay, cool. I'm trying to look. The year is almost over, and I'm still. I said I was gonna branch out this year, but the first half of my year was so busy that I couldn't even like branch out and do my own stuff. But I can slow stuff down now, so hopefully I make that wheel turn the last half of the year. The yarn is finally loose enough that I don't have to tug it all out first. Hi, Vivian. Thank you. Welcome, welcome in. How long has it been since you loom knitted? I took me like a way back when. I took me like a 3 to 5 year break. Now I was like, no, we're gonna do this again. My bad. I ain't mean to bump the thing. Need that to be a little bit looser. Oh wow. No, I can needle knit and I crochet. This is just the thing I like to do the most on live because I can like really chill and you know don't have to think a whole lot about what I'm doing. But when I'm crocheting, I'm just like, hold on, I need to count. Wait a minute. I missed a step. And needle knitting, I'm more like not committed, but I am committed just a little bit, you know. So I know I've needle knit sweaters and hats, but that's about it. But I'm so flaky about it. One year I made my family like hats and scarves, and then like I was just, and then I found the loom after that, and I've just been kind of flaky with it. I try to, but I'm doing other people's patterns. I try to keep count of it, and then I lose count. I just throw another one in the next row. But if it's just me freehand, I'm just going with the flow. But I definitely have no shame in taking or adding a stitch. And the reason why I'm saying this because I do a lot of plushies, so you have to like maintain certain stitches in certain rounds. Awesome, Leslie. So excited for you. I hope you enjoy yours as much as I do. And this is a Christmas gift. I gotta make two of these, and they gotta be 7 feet long. If you're new and just tuning in, so that's what I'm doing. I'm making blankets for my teen sons who are 5'7" and 5'9". So I'm making these blankets up to 7 feet, and I'm doing the quickest way through it. Which is to do all E-stitch and then crochet the border. So that's what I'm doing. Normally I put a border on it, and it just takes even longer. So that's why I just rather do it this way. push this yarn down. Excuse me. And I know some people think this is tedious or long and tedious, but to be honest, if I can do 198 stitches times, because I'm on like my, what is this, like my seventh row times seven. If I can do that many stitches in like 3 hours, which I'm not even done yet, I just said I'm on my seventh row right now. You know, that's pretty awesome. So when I think about all that progress that I make instead of the length that it is, I'm just like, we good. Mm-mm. One, two, three, four. So I'm on my fourth row, and I did four. I had four in black when I started, so I'm on my eighth row of tonight. And I almost have been on here for an hour and a half. So if that help you kind of calculate how long it takes to make a blanket. And there's like, I usually go up to like 5 feet, and there's, I guess you do three, about 360, 370 some rows for a 5 foot long blanket. Hi, Fire Love. How are you doing this evening? Oh. I would say about twin size. Hi, good evening, Miriam. I'm sorry I can't read all of that. But I can tell you that I'm working on a blanket. This is looming, which is a form of knitting, and it goes up to 5 feet. The company or the name of this loom is KB Afghan Loom, and I think that's all I need to answer right now because my brain is going foggy. You tired, but you still at it. What you working on? Thanks for the likes. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I'm making I'm doing a countdown. I feel so much better than what I felt like yesterday. So I'm doing a countdown. Looking forward to my appointment to get some answers. Oh wow. Is it ruffled? Do you got any ruffles in your dress? Yeah, I am hungry. That's not tea. I should have brought me a snack. I think I'm gonna get me some sushi for lunch. Thank you. I'm already thinking about lunch for tomorrow. I've been thinking about sushi for the past 2 days. I'm gonna go get some sushi. More so because I want crab meat. Hi, Christina. How are you doing this evening? I didn't skip eating tonight, even though my stomach is growling. I'm like, what's for tomorrow? Oh yeah, this sounds like some nice work. I barely made it through a skirt, a ruffled skirt. I couldn't imagine. Not yet. And I was watching someone else make a skirt similar to what I had made. It was someone else's pattern though, and they was tempting me to make another one last night. Right, I swear. I hadn't skipped tonight. I'm just like, what's for tomorrow? I should be able to make it through another hour live. Awesome. I really need to quit tripping and go and start making me something to wear. Are you making it for yourself? My bad, y'all. Okay, cool, Vivian. I've seen some ones with some screws in them lately too. There's someone on TikTok that does the one with the screws in it. I only got one wood loom, and it's like a very small one, but it got plastic pegs in it. I can see that because I know it takes quite a bit of time for some clothes, but I really do want to make myself stuff to wear. So I need to quit tripping. Hi, Barbara. How are you doing? Oh, thank you, Kelly. I need to get back to those. I'm trying, y'all. It's been a crazy couple of years. Like I thought I was gonna be doing it last year, but then my custom orders like picked up. So I was like, okay, I gotta hang tight for a minute. And then the past 2 years I had went back to work full time. So that's what threw me off too. And I was like, gosh, every time like, I'm getting settled down into a routine, it's like change. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Barbara. I hope you feel better soon. They worked up good. The only issue was I had with the hair is they told me to loosely chain, and I know that I crochet tight, and so I very loosely chained it, and so he ended up looking like a girl rather than Luke Skywalker. So he had longer hair. So I was like, okay, next time I'll just crochet the way I normally crochet and just let it shrink up and it'll be okay. But everybody, they asked me who, like you can tell from his clothes, yeah, that he's Luke, but when you get to the hair, it's like, no, he's a girl. And then they had me do red lips. So he has like a little red smile, and that was part of the pattern. And so now his red lips look like he's, got on red lipstick for a girl. So I'm just like, I was just like, whatever. And then the insertion part, they had me do 20 crochet in a 20 single crochet in a magic ring, and I can't even fit my pinky in there. So I'm just like, okay, so I'm gonna have to add like 5 or 6 more stitches onto that because you can't even get your finger into it. You can get a pencil, yeah, but not my finger wouldn't go in there. Maybe like a first grader or something. Oh, that teddy bear sounds cute, Vivian. No problem, Barbara. Yes, yes, Kelly. But yeah, it was like, you know, so I'm gonna have to do that again. I also, while I got a Harry Potter one that I want to pull out, and I got a Pokemon one that I want to pull out, and I want to work on the one that has the dinosaur one with the skull thing around his face, and I feel so um what's the word? I feel so bad. I just say that for not knowing his name because I grew up watching Pokemon. It was like I watched it every morning before school. But yeah, like I want to make him because I think that'd be like really cool. Because I think you make the skull separately in this one. I can't wait. I can't wait to do the Harry Potter ones too. And I'm glad I have embroidery. I think that's what embroidery cloth because the yarn that they sent me, the amount of yarn they sent with these kits is not enough to make every character that they have in the book. Okay, I got you. But yeah, I'm really excited to make that one. Thank you. So I'm just gonna like kind of I'll share them with y'all as I make them. I'm just gonna simultaneously do three books together because most people chose. I tried. I don't remember if I did a vote over here, but over there, most people chose Pokemon and then Harry Potter. So I was like, I'll do those simultaneously, simultaneously, because I'm very because the Pokemon is gonna take me a little bit longer because the Harry Potter one is more like figurine esque or keychain, and the other one is like about 8 to 10 inches tall for a Pokemon. Uh oh. The you did have you tried my bad y'all. I'm just like have you tried blanket yarn? Or you can double up number four yarn. If it's too thin for you, you can use two strands of it to work one up so it's not as small or not as thin. That's what I meant to say. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Cool. That sounds fun. Where'd you get that from? I've been wanting to do Mario and Luigi or Mario theme type stuff. Okay, cool. It sounds like it's gonna be really fun. No, I didn't just start this blanket tonight. I really been working on this blankets on and off since February. Oh no. I think in that time since February, I've made a baby blanket and mailed it off, and I'm working on I'm working on a Winnie the Pooh baby blanket on the side. So I'm just and then crocheting so much, and I had two events and stuff, so it's just been really interesting. And then working on custom orders for other people. So I've just been really busy. So that's why it's now June and I'm not done. And I was telling people when they were asking me what I was making, I'm like Christmas gifts for my children. They're like, "You're starting early, ain't you?" I'm like, "Nope, you just don't know." Yeah, it's yep, it's the same one. Like the month of May, I had to stop everything and make a duffel bag. I was so sick of making a duffel bag. When I made that duffel bag, the problem was is I had never made one, and I made the darn thing too big. And as I was working on it, I'm someone who's like OCD-ish when it comes to craft, and it might be different, but okay. But I'm very like particular about like when I make stuff, and as I'm laying down trying to rest and stuff, I'm always thinking of new stuff that I could do, what I should do before I proceed or whatever. So as I was when I first got the request for the duffel bag, I'm like, oh okay, that shouldn't be bad. Just crochet some sides, sew them together, and then you're done. Right. And then the more I thought about it, I'm like, oh no. I'm studying like the bag photo she sent me. And I'm just like, it has like this black leather thing under the bottom, some feet to the bag. And then I'm like, and it's kind of stiff, and I'm like, I feel like I need like some plastic canvas, and then I need a zipper, and then so I'm just like, I had never made it before. So the whole month of May, I was focused on making a duffel bag. And then the during March, I was working on a hoodie, and some other stuff. I can't really remember what it is at the moment. And yeah, so it's been really busy. After the next, after the next, after the next. Somebody always like, can you make this? I'm just like, I think I'm about to quit. I think I'm about to quit doing custom orders because, like, gosh. Because it's also a job to, like, they want a certain colors or certain colors together. They never really want, like, the variegated yarn color. So then you gotta dig for all these colors that they request from, and then they end up coming from different websites or stores, and there aren't really any yarn stores close to me. So I got Dollar Tree and Walmart. That's it. If I'm driving to a yarn store, it's gonna take at least 30 miles. Yeah. So it's very frustrating. And then it might even be longer now because Joanne's closed, so it might be a little longer of a drive. But I don't really drive. I don't go to certain areas anyway, so I was still driving over 30 miles to go yarn shopping if I wanted to go to a store. Yeah, I'm glad you do. So I have to, when I really want to like go yarn shopping, I have to save up my money. And when we're like taking the kids school clothes shopping or something like that, like we're all out and about for them, that's when I go to my yarn store. Other than that, I have to buy it all online, and that drives me a little bit nuts because sometimes when you looking at that yarn, the color once they get home is like that is not the color I ordered, and then it either feels different or it's thinner than what you expected. So you gotta, double up the yarn a little bit and all that stuff. So I would like to just preferably go in the store. I said I was gonna start going to Ollie's more often too, cause they sell yarn, but the Ollie's I've been to, one of them had like good and bad yarn. Like the certain yarn setup was good, and then the other yarn it was all unraveled and stuff. And then the second Ollie's I went to, it was all unraveled too. And then I talked them down. We haggled them in the store. Like, can you bring this price down? Cause once I buy this yarn, I have to go home and detangle all this mess. So my sister talked them down to like an extra 30% off. Right, that right. It's so difficult to buy online. But yeah, I said I was gonna try and visit Ollie's more often because sometimes I'm not really just shopping for a color. I'm really just trying to see what's on sale. and and go. So I'll just go to Ollie's because their blanket yarns usually around between $5 or $6, and I'm trying to save some money. So if I'm just gonna go in there and just just buy something to just be buying something, I'm just gonna go to Ollie's. Oh, sorry to hear that. I swear. And then they say Michael's them bought them out at the last minute. I think Michael did this. Of course, Michael did that on purpose. They said we'll buy once you can't at the lowest price. Once you can't do nothing else with it, you can't even hang on to it. I kind of don't even believe it's true, but part of me wanted them to buy like those Joanne brand yarns because they were some good yarns. So I'm hoping that they did. I I wasn't a real big Michaels person either, but I'm pretty okay with their loops and threads yarn. So that's why I keep rocking and rolling with them. And I like their looms, their wide gauge looms. They're my favorite ones. It's been a minute since I've been in there though. Well, I ordered something the other day, but oh, okay. So you really don't, you really don't even have a need to go into Michael's then. A number four. You can put a number six on here too. That's so funny. I'm trying to think. The last time I've been in, it's been a minute since I've been in Michael's. I don't know. I think I left out there without anything. No. The last time I got some from Michael's. I had got curbside, and my husband convinced me to go in, and I did buy something in there. Yeah, Joanne's had some good fabric. Thank you, Bang Pow. Oh, I hate to hear that. I don't know where my mom does quilting. I don't know. I think she just goes to Walmart. She said something about another place, but I didn't really catch the name, so I don't really remember. No, she might be going to a fabric store. I take that back. And then I got a cousin who, two cousins who just picked up quilting. I don't know where they go either. But I know one of the cousins seemed like she recycled some of her stuff too. Oh, okay. I get you. I had some few negative encounters with Michael's um during like the pandemic and stuff. Cause I was doing curbside orders, like I wasn't bothering anybody. Anybody, it's like I understand you don't want to be here, but I did nothing to you. Cause whether I come here or not, you still gotta go to work, and I'm trying to go to work too. And I'm just like, I'm just here to pick up my curbside order. Oh wow, that's crazy, Kelly. Hi, Milvia. How are you doing? And I know they seem like their traffic, like they have a lot of traffic, so it's gonna take them a while to even if it's a short distance, to make that drive. hmm Now I have been ducking in Hobby Lobby, so I gotta say that very quietly because I know Hobby Lobby is controversial, but I have been ducking in there for yarn that I can't find nowhere else. I have yet to find anything that compares to I love this kindness. So that's like my guilty pleasure in there. So I'm just saying, I swear, I love it. And it's a hard time staying out there and not buying. I love this cotton. I love this yarn. I'm just saying, you know, I haven't seen the skein of yarn that I've turned my nose up to about the prices either. Right. That too. That too. I had bought some of that fur yarn, that faux fur yarn, and I can't wait to use it. I'm not gonna use it in the head or anything. I wanted to use it to make a llama. You haven't tried what yarn? Uh-oh. Okay. I've been that's what I need to start doing. I need to start collecting sock yarn. For a little while now I've been collecting what's that? Bamboo yarn. And now I also want to collect sock yarn. Oh, okay. I love this. Yeah, gotcha. It seems like it should work out really nice though, cause it's really soft. Right, me too. But that's how I've been. Like for my birthday and Mother's Day last year, that's what I requested bamboo yarn. Right. Yes. Y'all, I got an hour left. This is my hour timer, and then I'll let you guys know when I get down to 30 minutes. And then after that, it'd be like um 15 minutes after, and then 5 minutes after each after that. 5 minute increments. Cool. It sounds nice and very flowy. I said I was gonna try and do number three on here. I still ain't did it yet. Keep going off. No, that train is angry. Hi Eunice, how are you doing this evening? Thank y'all so much for the like. I appreciate it. just surprised I still got this air on. Usually I'm like, no. Thanks so much for the like. I hope y'all working on some awesome things tonight. Or just chilling and relaxing. It don't hurt to be doing it too. So this is my form of chilling and relaxing. Awesome, Shayna. That sounds so cool. Did you find that? Is it your pattern or you found the pattern on YouTube? That sounds really cool. I don't know if y'all know, but I'm a big fan of dragons. Like I want to go watch How to Train Your Dragon live action film because of this. Hi, Denava. And so yeah, I'm like they look more real, so I want to watch the How to Train Your Dragon. And I'm not like I haven't really been into remakes and stuff like that. But when I saw them, I was like, yeah, I want to see that. Cool. I need to look that up. I like dragon stuff. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna look them both up. I'd like to make them both. The fun film one sound like it'll work really well with the Red Heart has some what is it called? Um polo polo stripe or something. They have that and it'll work really well. It polo stripe mimics mermaid colors. Wrong side on. Put it on that side first. Thanks for the like. Hey Sylvia, how you doing? You don't have to worry about that, friend. I'm just glad that you can make it. I'm doing pretty good. That's good. You're doing good. Yep, definitely, Shayna. Yep, definitely. I've been trying to make sure I tell people that lately. I'm like, if you gonna start this, start it with variegated yarn. Cause when I say changing colors or looking at one color the whole time will mess you up. It'll be like there's nothing. You don't feel like you're accomplishing nothing if you just looking at one solid color. And when you're changing colors, even though it's not that difficult, it's annoying. It annoys me. Hey Karen, how you doing? So, yes, if you gonna do this, use variegated yarn to start off. It helps a ton. But I've gotten so used to this, and so the amount of time or whatever feels tedious to most, I'm used to it now. So using variegated yarn makes it very exciting because you never really know how the colors are gonna turn out. Thanks so much for the likes. Thank you, Karen. And that's good. You're doing pretty good. I probably need to count these stitches, which I really don't think I got as far as I think I've gotten. All right, let's see. That's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. I thought that looked like a set of 10. I might want to put that stitch marker right here. Catch a fiber. So I think what I was doing, I think I accidentally messed up the count the last time I was on live, and I think it's supposed to be 25 in red and 10 in black. So that's what I'm gonna do. Cause I was trying to keep from changing colors so many times, so I'm gonna go back to that. think what happened with the last row is I didn't have enough red yarn and I wanted to keep working on my blanket. So I just went as far as I could go with what yarn I had left over. I thought I saw a knot. I had to check. Thought I saw a knot at the corner of my eye. I hate fixing knots in the middle of skein. Right. I need to be working on tomorrow. I'm gonna, well, I had already started technically. I need to be working on some two pair of crochet footies, a doll, and a bear. Stash jar bear. And that's all crochet. It's not loom knitted. Right. What color is your baby blanket? I'm sure gonna have to set this down for the remaining of this month. Well, I'll go live and work on it, so I take that back. But I'm gonna have to be working on those because I want them done before the end of this month. Thank you, Shayna, for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good rest of your night and hope to see you next time. Y'all have about 30 more minutes. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, you can make one of those scarves. Who is that? That singer. They pull out that scarf photo every year. Um, it's not Lenny Kravitz. He they pull out his big scarf, no care big scarf or something. That very big scarf that look like almost a runner for a table or like a throw for a couch. Oh, cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I want to do one of those scarves this year. I'm trying to work myself up into one of those. Yeah, like they resurfaced it this year, but I think he started like the trend last year. And I don't know if you know about the little boy named Jonah, Jonah's hands that crochet. He did an inspo scarf similar to his, like a really big one. Right, he does. He makes me want to do blankets. I don't crochet blankets, but he makes me want to like just like girl, quit playing and go and crochet your blanket. That's why I like right here when it gets to this point. Raise it up a little bit. I ain't barely gotta move. It's more in a comfortable position. I don't have to reach across the table anymore. Thank you, Karen. Hi, Sean. Now, this one I made. My husband made um, the other one. I wanted to see how quick it was gonna be to make it, so I made the smaller one, and he made the one that was like 2.5 feet wide or something like that. I just wanted to see if I could do it. So I can, tell my friends that they can do it too. And it took me no more than about 30 minutes to make it. I really think that even that's being generous. I think no more than about 15, 20 minutes to make it. Yeah. Thank you. No, it's a Christmas gift for my kids. I'm making two of these, pretty much the same, and I'm just gonna put their names on it so they can tell the difference. But trying to get these Christmas gifts done. I hope they like it because they're teenage boys. My youngest son really likes blankets, and he really likes, yeah, he really likes blankets. I think my older son would just appreciate it. Thanks so much for the likes. Thank you. Thanks so much for the likes. Yeah. Now these do got they're porous, but like they're it's kind of like interesting the way it goes, but they're porous and but they're heavy and warm at the same time. So basically, if you like have on a fan or something, you'll feel the fan through it. But if you don't have a fan on, you will get warm. That's the best way I can explain it. And they are heavy. I kept the first one I made, and it was heavy. And so I pretty, I know how it works. But yeah, right. I got you. So he would need a lining on his. I hope that doesn't bother my youngest son. My oldest son, I don't think I have to. I don't know. We'll see. Cause like I said, my youngest son likes blankets, so it'll go up to 5 feet. But he's never had like a knitted blanket. He's had like the other, comforter type blanket. So I hope he likes it. Yeah. That so if that ends up happening with my boys and they be like, their toes go through it, what I'll do is for next Christmas, for next Christmas I'll put a lining on it, but I won't be too quick and in a hurry to put a lining on it. Hi, Valerie, Valeria. Yeah, I got about 15 minutes left. So yeah, it'll be like another Christmas present if they want a lining on it. Yeah, 60 inches wide. Yeah, so I'm doing it like in a quick way because I got to do two. So I'm gonna crochet the border. So I know the crochet. Well, I think crocheting the border should take me less time than doing the garter stitch. I normally do like a garter stitch, but since this is a gift, I'm not trying to like do all the special stuff. So I'm just doing everything E-stitch and then crocheting the border. I'll show you what I normally do in just a second. Let me knit this off. I got a couple of blankets in beside me. So I normally do this on the edges to keep it curling, and that's called a garter stitch. Thank you, Karen. So yeah. But now the crochet thing, that's not my idea. I've heard other people do it, and they suggested it to me, and that's what I've been doing ever since. When I'm in a hurry to make a blanket, I'll do it all E-stitch and crochet the border, and then that'll keep it from curling up. Thank you. This is 198 pigs. But I'm curious because Cindy Wood looms have either equal to or less pegs than this loom, and they call theirs, no problem, Kelly. They call theirs the queen, like the queen knit or something. Hi, peace for all. This is looming is and it's a form of knitting. Now I'm gonna go back this way a little bit more. Thanks so much for the likes. I appreciate it. Yeah, Cindy Wood. Yeah, they have looms this big. Theirs is like these run you almost $60 depending on the time of the year. Cindy Wood is 100 and something. They also have like their pegs color coded too, so that is a nice plus. But you know I can't see paying that much. I'll just say the last time I've done like when I normally do a 5 foot by 5 foot, I use 5 skeins of 400 and some plus yards of yarn, and I think for this one I should roughly use maybe about 6 or 7 because I'm going up to 7 feet instead of 5 feet, so it's a whole another couple of feet that I have to make up for. Amazon. The link is also in my bio. This is called a knitting board Afghan loom or KB Afghan loom, and they have a website where you can get it from their website too, which is called knittingboard.com. No, I'm doing a I'm gonna. Are you talking about with the crochet? I was just gonna do about 2 rows of double crochet, something like that. Yeah, I forgot to tell y'all the 10-minute mark, but I got a little under 10 minutes, and I'm about to go eat some. I'm hungry. I'm still thinking about food. I know it's late to be eating, but I'm still gonna go eat something. Yeah, one of them. Well, not that tall, but um, my 13-year-old is 5'7", and my 15-year-old is 5'9". And yeah, my 13-year-old just really turned 13 at the beginning of the year. You just have to ask. I only lay it out if you ask. Hold on, I got to get this yarn away from under here. Where? Oh, there it is. This the back of it. Hi, Carlos. And this the front of it. I'm gonna really lay out there well though. This the front of it. Let me gather that back up and find out where my pen went to. I think I'm gonna just finish this row. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, yeah, no problem, Kelly. Cause I was trying. So I don't like changing colors, and I wanted to do something without it being a big pain. So I made the black stripe thin and the red thicker, so that I could spend less time changing colors. Everything I do, I try to do it for my benefit. Like I am putting my hard work and everything here, but I'm trying not for it to not be very straining on me. Thanks for the likes, y'all. I got just 4 more minutes, so thank you. Peace for all. So let's do like just a number recap for tonight. I there are 198 pegs, but yeah, it's almost 11 for me. I'm in Arkansas. Um, yeah. So I ended up doing. Let's see. This is. I think that's 17. I ended up being able to do 17 stitches tonight, and I'm not 17 stitches, 17 rows, and that's okay. Cool, Karen. So are you in Central? I think that's still it's Central, maybe. I can't really remember. um so I was saying that's like 17 rows time 196 stitches. Because I don't do two pegs, so it's 196 stitches. Okay, Eastern. It's 196 stitches times 17 rows in 3 hours. Right. All right. So I normally flip this over. I just want y'all to see where I kind of started when I got on live. Make sure this don't get on this pin. But I started somewhere up in here when I got on live. Yeah. Yep, about 8 hours from Nashville. And there's the company logo too, by the way, again. Just in case earlier, this is KB. Oh, okay, cool. It's a short drive for you. I don't like driving at all, so it would just be annoying for me. Good night. Good night. I will hopefully catch you guys back here on next Sunday because we're switching to Sundays. I'm not doing Saturdays anymore. So I hope to see you guys back here on next Sunday from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central. And thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Good night.